Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. This, of course, is another episode of Bad Off-Brands. This is, of course, the show where we make off-brands of things nobody liked in the first place. In today's episode, we're going to make off-brand power bars, off-brand Crocs, and off-brand peanut butter and jelly crackers. But possibly the worst off-brand of them all is this channel I know. It's called 123Go. I don't think I've ever heard a worse name for a YouTube channel. So, I don't know if you've ever heard of Troom Troom, but at this point, pretty much every commentary YouTuber has talked about Troom Troom. They're basically this like DIY crafts thing. They also do pranks sometimes. It's kind of weird. But anyway, 123Go is that. What, you thought there was going to be a but there? No, there's no difference. The only difference is that they're better at speaking English, and no, that's it. They're just better at speaking English sometimes. So, because Troom Troom is just so weird and bizarre, I knew as soon as I found this channel that I hit the gold mine. So, of course, I had to talk about it. So yeah, we're going to talk about it. We're going to look at one of these videos. It's called like something like 10 pranks and tricks TikTok meme compilation. So I don't know how TikTok comes into play here, but guess we'll find out.
Hey Vicky, think you're pretty smart, huh? See this money? Try to keep your eye on it, okay? Little move here, little switch there, and done. Easy, right? Boom, baby! Tricks and pranks are super fun. Well, at least for the prankster anyway.
That's not a prank. She still got money. Like, I get what you're trying to do, but you were just like, haha, I made you think you were going to get money, but then you got less money than you could have gotten. Haha. Like, he still got the money. And also, like, dude, if your friend wasn't paying attention at all, or they're, like, really dumb, and they get it wrong, then this prank doesn't even work. They still get the most money they could have gotten.
There really is nothing better than a good night's sleep, am I right? But all those peaceful feels can go down the tubes if you have a friend looking to rock the boat.
Ah, I see. So they've set up the premise. Okay, you're at a sleepover with your friend. Remember, you're friends, okay? You have a lot in common. You really like each other a lot. You know, you want to stay friends. But you hate each other. So you're going to do everything you can in your power to ruin their sleep.
At your next slumber party, pour baby powder into your sleeping friend's hand. Hey, do you hear that buzzing sound? Rise and shine, Vicky. Hey girl, is that a mosquito on your face?
What I really like about this though, like, it makes it sound like a sleepover. It says, at your next sleepover, do the thing to your friend, right? But what's super funny about this is they make it seem like a sleepover, but the background, like, she's just in her bed, right? It just makes it seem like she broke in just to do this prank. Just imagine, like, you're sleeping, you know, like, you're in bed, and then, like, your friend just comes out and is like, hey, I've got hand sanitizer. Me. Like, it just seems like she just was breaking and entering this whole time. I refuse to believe that this is a sleepover. This was definitely a break-in. No. There's so much about this prank that just wouldn't work. First of all, if your friend is such a light sleeper that they wake up to the sound of a buzz and the lightest touch of a hairbrush on your face, then she probably would have woken up to the baby powder. She probably knows that there's something on her hand, so she'd have to be really dumb to still touch her face. And even if she couldn't feel the baby powder, I could get why you would think she couldn't see the baby powder. That would make sense. But, like, mosquitoes aren't that loud, and they're lightweight, so, like, they're designed, like, their body is designed to be lightweight, so that way you can't really feel them. I know, because I've had mosquitoes on me enough to know that you can't really feel them. You have to see them to know they're there, because you can't feel them. They're not very loud. Do you want to know why? Because they've adapted to landing on things without the things noticing that they got the blood being sucked out by a mosquito. But let's assume none of that matters, right? They can't feel the baby powder. Mosquitoes are noisy, and they just are not as lightweight as they're supposed to be, right? Let's pretend like none of that matters. If someone's tapping you with a hairbrush, you can feel when the hairbrush comes off. In the same way, if a bug flies on your face and you feel it come off, you can feel it come off if you can feel it come on. So if you assume that there's a bug on your face when the hairbrush is there, you also assume it leaves when the hairbrush comes off. I'm sorry, this prank just wouldn't work. There's so many holes.
New day, same boring snacks. If only there were some good snacks in the house.
Those look like cookies. Are you complaining? I have never once in my life seen someone go, man, I just have way too many cookies. Why do I have so many cookies? I've just never heard anyone complain about cookies being a boring snack.
Well, worry not, Helly. Vicky is such an amazing friend, she brought you your very own cupcake. Bon appetit!
Don't eat that! Are you insane? You made this same friend that's feeding you a cupcake just the same morning slap herself in the face with baby powder, and you don't expect something to be wrong with it? How dumb can you be?
What the? This cupcake is full of water. Oh no, look at that. It spilled all in her lap. Just fill a bowl up with some liquid and cover a balloon or soft lid with some frosting, so when it's cut into, it goes everywhere. Aw, don't worry, Helly. You'll get Vicky back.
Yeah, there's no way that would work. That's like the fakest cupcake I've ever seen in my life. If I just pranked my friend and then immediately after, they're like, here's a cupcake, eat it now. Eat the cupcake, ha! I'm not eating it. Like, especially if it looks like that. Like, are you serious? Like, I'm not even in the room with them, and I can tell, like, the thing on the bottom that's supposed to be, like, the bottom part of the cupcake, that's definitely, like, some sort of bowl or containment thing. Like, it's hard. It's literally shining. I'm sorry, but if you eat that cupcake, that's on you. No bones about it. That's your fault.
This next trick involves a little bit of water and some top-notch acting skills.
Top-notch acting skills is what you're gonna need for that. And that is absolutely perfect for this girl, because as we can see on this channel, everyone on this channel has top-notch acting skills.
Hey, Helly, getting some cleaning done? Oh, that dust is making me achoo! Oops. Sorry, I must be catching a cold. Well, it was an accident. Achoo! Ew, gross. Oh, Vicky, you're gonna get it.
Oh my god! It's just a sneeze, calm down! You're being so violent. She is like just whacking her with her cloth. Calm down. And the way the narrator was like, oh, you're gonna get it. She's going to kill her. This is not gonna end well. Aside from, like, whatever storyline this is, what kind of prank is this? She has a cloth. She has a cloth, just wipe it off. Like, you don't have to sit there and take it. You have a cloth, just wipe it off your neck. And when you do that, you'll realize, oh, it's just water.
Love dessert? How about some sponge cake? No, not the kind your grandma used to make. I'm talking about a literal sponge cake. Pour some yummy frosting on a regular old sponge like so. Once it's on there, take a knife and spread it all around. The key is to make sure to cover the entire sponge so you can't tell at all what it is.
Now look, I'm no sponge expert, right? But the rest of these pranks were extremely harmless. But now you're trying to feed your friend, a sponge. You're forcing them to consume a literal sponge. What do you think's gonna happen? Like, she's going to choke on that sponge. She's going to kill her. And remember, this is in response to being sprayed with water, of all things. This girl is insane.
Wow, that looks pretty real.
No, it doesn't. Not at all, actually.
Looks pretty yummy, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. not at all, actually.
Vicky! You're such an awesome friend. You deserve a yummy treat, just as special as you are.
Okay, this girl might be insane, but her friend is just dumb. Literally, the last prank she played on you was fake food. And now she's like, eat this totally real sponge cake, haha! And you're just gonna keep taking... You're just gonna take it. You're just gonna keep taking fake desserts from her? Why?
Wow, Vicky, that looks pretty tasty, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. Not at all, actually. My guess is it tastes like a choking hazard.
You almost ate a sponge. A sponge!
God, listen to her. She's so proud of herself, too. You almost choked, dude. Choked. Can you believe that? Girl, you almost died, dude.
Okay, it's time to get Helly back.
And you look so inconspicuous, too.
Quietly sneak in there, blanket in hand. Shh. And wham! Rub that blanket on your girlfriend's head.
Okay, so this is actually a development. Alright. It turns out they were a couple the whole time. Like, just imagine a world where you and your significant other love each other very much. So to show your love, you constantly annoy each other and sometimes even try to cause the other to choke as long as one of you wins. And also, what kind of prank is this? Your girlfriend's, right? So that means, like, you've probably seen her with messy hair before. So, like, what kind of prank is this? Unless she immediately, like, right now, needs to go in public, then this isn't a prank. Like, she can just do her hair again. It doesn't look like she did a whole lot to it. She could probably just brush it, and she'd be fine.
Ha! Hilarious!
Man, you know something is hilarious if they tell you it's hilarious. Except, no it isn't. Not at all, actually.
Okay, maybe it's time to call a truce. Helly and Vicky are besties.
There's no way you're calling a truce. Are you kidding me? One of you is insane, remember? And now you're drinking things? There's no way this is gonna end well. I just have to feel like after everything that's happened, things have escalated left and right, left and right. I just have to feel like this one is gonna be something like, slip poison into your significant other's drink. Wow, looks like she's done pranking for a while.
It's high time these two quit pranking each other and became friends again.
Wait, so they haven't been friends this whole time? Is that why the insane one was so quick to make the other one choke?
Well, okay then. Cheers, girls. Vicky? Are you okay? You do know you're supposed to drink the juice, not put your fingers in it, right?
This is a classic prank. Making your girlfriend think you're insane. That way, she'll think you're insane? What are you getting out of this?
Wait, where's the juice going? No, seriously, how on earth is she doing this?
Okay, it's not hard. I've already figured it out. You can't see what's behind her fingers, because it's like this, and you can't see what's behind her mouth, because she's like this. So, she probably just, like, fashioned, she's wearing a long sleeve t-shirt, so, like, obviously, like, she probably, like, fashioned some sort of straw.
Okay, either Vicky has some tricks up her sleeve, or she's an alien from another planet.
Maybe she's not so dumb after all. I mean, honestly, the alien theory makes sense.
Okay, girl, what gives? I knew it. She did have tricks up her sleeve, or rather, straws up her sleeves.
Never mind, she's dumb. I was right the whole time. So that's basically the end of the video. They do some stuff with, like, a scarf and, like, bloopers, but I don't really care about any of that stuff. Wasn't that just awful? I mean, did we learn anything? No, not at all, actually. Oh, well, honestly, that's just about what I expected. Anyway, the videos are fairly harmless, so, like, whatever. I just don't think they're very good. They're not very good. And I don't like them, and they don't make a lot of sense. But, whatever. My opinion doesn't matter. My opinion never matters. When it comes to this stuff. Unfortunately, enough. As much as it pains me to say it, I only had time for one video this time around. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. Come back next week for a super duper interesting video. I'm talking about really good, top-notch video where I single-handedly defeat the British Army in order to create Finland. Anyway, I'd love to stick around, but I really can't really be doing that.